Welcome to The Explainer. The Tata Punch has been an absolute superstar on the roads, but a huge update is just around the corner. Today, we're going to unpack everything we know about the upcoming 2026 facelift, from its slick new EV-inspired look to some pretty game-changing tech inside. So let's dive right in. Okay, here's our game plan. First up, we'll get into why the Punch is such a massive deal in the first place. Then, we'll check out that EV-inspired facelift and all the new tech they're packing in. After that, we'll talk engines, models, and of course, price. And we'll wrap it all up by tackling the big question: should you wait, or is now the time to buy? All right, so to really get why this facelift is so important, we have to understand that the Tata Punch isn't just another car. Since it launched back in 2021, it has become a true sales phenomenon in the Indian market. And when I say phenomenon, I really mean it. This little micro SUV has been consistently topping the charts, sometimes even outselling absolute giants like the Maruti Swift and the Hyundai Creta. That's no small feat. So what's the secret sauce here? Well, it's this killer combo. You get that tough, high-riding SUV look and feel, a top-of-the-class 5-star safety rating. It's small enough to zip around the city, and it all comes at a price that's just really, really hard to argue with. It's the perfect recipe. Now, let's get to the really juicy stuff, the facelift itself. Tata is giving the Punch a pretty major makeover, and it's clear they're taking a lot of inspiration from its super futuristic electric sibling, the Punch EV. And you know, this isn't just speculation. We're seeing spy shots that confirm this new look. It's all about bringing the petrol and CNG versions in line with Tata's slick, modern design language. It's a smart way to make the whole Punch family look like it belongs together. Okay, just look at the difference here. The front end is getting a complete redesign. Check out that wider, more layered bumper and the new horizontal grille. But for me, the biggest change is those sleeker LED daytime running lights. They just give the car a much sharper, more modern face. And those premium vibes just keep coming. We're moving from the old halogen projectors to these cool, vertically stacked LED headlamps, just like the ones on the Punch EV. That's a huge upgrade, not just for style, but for visibility too. And to top it off, it's going to be sporting these fresh, new 5-spoke alloy wheels. But this isn't just a pretty face. The changes on the inside are just as big, if not bigger. The Punch is getting a massive upgrade in both technology and safety. So let's see what's new in the cabin. You know, of all the new toys and features they're adding, there is one thing that is going to completely change the dashboard and how you interact with the car. It's a true game changer for this segment. That's right, a massive 10.25-inch floating touchscreen. That is huge for a car this size. And it's expected to have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which means no more messing with cables. It just totally elevates the whole feel of the interior. And the list just keeps going. We're expecting to see Tata's new 2-spoke steering wheel with that cool illuminated logo, a fully digital screen for the driver, and even features like ventilated front seats and a 360-degree camera. I mean, this is stuff you usually only find in much bigger, way more expensive SUVs. The Punch is already a champ when it comes to safety with its 5-star rating, right? Well, Tata is doubling down. The facelift is expected to make 6 airbags standard across all the models. As you can see, that's a huge leap from the 2 we have now, a massive boost for safety. So, with all these bells and whistles, what's going on under the hood? And maybe more importantly, what's all this going to do to the price tag? Let's take a look. Under the hood, it's going to be a case of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The facelift will stick with that proven 1.2-liter petrol engine, and you'll still have the choice of a manual or an AMT gearbox. Plus, that super popular CNG option is sticking around for everyone focused on lower running costs. Now, to make room for all these new features, Tata's doing a bit of a lineup shuffle. Some of the current models are heading out the door, and they're being replaced by new, better-equipped versions. Think an adventure model that comes with a sunroof, and these new top-of-the-line Accomplished Plus and Creative Plus trims. So what about the price? Well, the good news is Tata is expected to keep that starting price really competitive, probably right around the 6 lakh rupee mark. But you should probably expect a bit of a price bump on the other models to account for all these great new upgrades. And that brings us to the final and, let's be honest, the most important question. With this new version expected in early 2026, you've got a decision to make. Do you wait for this seriously impressive new model, or do you go for the current one right now? Ultimately, it really just boils down to what you care about most.
If you've got to have the latest tech, the absolute best safety features, and that sharp new design, then waiting is a no-brainer. But if you need a car sooner and you want a fantastic, proven vehicle, you might be able to snag a really great deal on the current model as dealers start clearing out their stock.
And that really leaves us with the big question, doesn't it? Tata isn't just giving the Punch a little touch-up. They are loading it up with tech and features to make sure it stays on top. The real question is, will it be enough to make this sales superstar truly unbeatable in its class? Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see.